Hey guys and gals, Joe Miller Gaming here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my second guide, and today we're going to do a guide on an epic champion who really helped me progress through the game. I used him for the longest time in my arena offense because he does a defense down and weaken, and I'm talking about, of course, Spider. So let's go over his kit real quick and why he's so good. We'll start off with his A3 Glowing Mark. This move is, it's going to stand up to Draco. He's like a weaker version of Draco. So here he is. It's not a hit, so he doesn't get weak hits. It's a place, and he'll put a strong version of decreased defense and a weaker version, 15% weaken on all enemies. Now the weaken's not a guarantee. Another area where Draco's a little stronger, it's only a 30, 40, 50, 60, 75% chance with Masteries, whereas the decreased defense is 100%. Now, it is nice that he places it. The 5-turn cooldown is a little rough. If you're doing just arena offense, they're not going to live past 5 turns anyway. You're going to kill them. So, he's great for arena offense, and he's still good in dungeons. I still use him in a lot of my dungeons, not just because of this, also because of his Calamity. So this is an attack, but it decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn, and has a 75% chance when booked, 80% with Masteries, of decreasing the attack on AoE. So pretty solid decrease attack. Now you have his A1, another buff stripper. So this one has a 60-75% chance when booked with Masteries of removing 1 random buff from the target. It comes in handy, and you'll see that here later on in this video. So Masteries, if we pull that up, you'll see here I went a little bit on the offense just to try and give him some extra damage, crit rate, into crit damage, into shield breaker, into single out, bring it down, and then if you can see this one, methodical, increase the damage inflicted by this champion's default skill by 2%. Helps out in dungeons. And we're gonna go accuracy over here. Pushed a little more accuracy. Swarm Smiter, always a good ability. Definitely in arena, you get that accuracy by 16 right at the very beginning of the match. Arcane Celerity increases the turn meter by 10% when a debuff cast by this champion is removed or expires. So we're putting out 2 debuffs sometimes on everybody. It can definitely increase that turn meter a lot and help out in dungeons and getting his turns to cycle back around. Lore Steel's great. I don't right now actually have a lot of artifacts on him. I recently took everything he had as my main arena defense down and moved it onto Madame Saris. So she's wearing all his gear, which is a lot of speed and accuracy gear where Lore of Steel came in handy. Right now I think he's only in 1 speed set, so he's getting minimal benefit from Lore of Steel, but this is one of my favorite Masteries to put on people. Then you're going to have Evil Eye, always a great one, decrease the turn meter with your default skill. Down into Sniper, this is where I was saying I get that extra 5% on debuffs from Masteries, comes from the Sniper skill. Master Hexer, it gives us a chance to extend those debuffs, so when you do hit that decreased defense and that weaken, it might last an extra turn to help you get around to that cooldown. And finally, Eagle Eye, just trying to push accuracy, so we got him at 50 on that. If you see, into artifacts, I don't have them crazy geared, right? So this is something where just about anybody should be able to build them pretty close to this. You see I got him in an accuracy banner, level 12, crit damage, amulet, defense ring. He's got very low defense. So when you're running this guy, especially in dungeons, you need to make sure to push his HP pretty high or his defense pretty high. You'll see here I got speed on the boots, HP on the chest plate. I went crit rate on the gloves just to try and push out a little bit of damage with them. And then here's my shield, helm, and weapon. Alright, so let's get into him. Start off with the dungeons. He's the weak affinity in this keep, but I was still using him for the longest time. Now I have Madam, so I really don't need him. But he can actually be useful in the Spirit Keep with the buff stripping, even though he gets weak hits. We'll go ahead and we'll take him right into... where do I use him? Fire Knight. Used to use him a lot in Fire Knight as my main debuffer till I maxed out Tomb Lord. But Spider is still great in here. He's great to get you through the waves, and he's great for the boss. I mean, he only has the one hitter, so the boss may get his shield back up on us. But if we can get that shield down the first time, he's not going to get it back up again with this team. So you're going to notice with a lot of my videos, I'm going to be plug and playing the champions that I'm showing you the guide on into my already established team. Eventually I'll make a video on conquering each dungeon, and there's a certain role you need to fill with those 5 champions in order to clear that dungeon on a solid auto every time. It's a few different strategies, some more end game, some more mid game. I think I'm definitely able to help you guys out with the mid game ones. So you see here, Spider already got his decreased defense and weaken out on almost everyone. Xavier is going to come in and clear up. And Spider's actually doing some hits, which is good too. I mean, he's not hitting super weak. Let me see if I can catch him on his next turn. Well, we'll have to get the shield down first, but then I'll show you guys what he's hitting for. Alright, so there he is. Only 4,600, but there's no decreased defense. We'll see what happens when he puts on his defense down and weaken. There it is. So let's see what he can do. A1, 11,500, and he's not built for damage. I mean, you saw that build. He has 100% crit just so he can do a little bit, especially helping out on the waves. But he's not here to hurt. He's here to put on debuffs. And the little bit of damage he does do is nice. So there we are. Fire Knight conquered in 1:52. And I'm going to get rid of him. He can definitely be used on Dragon as well. For the longest time he was in my Dragon team. You see, he still is in my Dragon team. And I run him in lead. Something I don't know how I brushed over, but his aura, as you see, increased ally speed in dungeons by 25%. That's a killer aura. So let's go ahead and run this. Yeah, we can run this too. It won't be bad. So again, with Dragon, this is a dungeon where 2 damagers is fine. Here I have 3. If you can do 3 and keep them alive, then definitely do it. Between Sifi and her shield set, really just Sifi alone. She got her nerf, but she's great. Love Sifi. She kind of keeps everybody alive here for me in this one. But you see, making pretty short work there the first wave. Get right in on in the next. And there's that Mastery to decrease their turn meter on basic attack from Spider. You saw go off. And that decreased attack from Spider also does help keep everybody alive. You see here we got a couple people in danger, but it's alright. We got a reviver. It's going to bring him right back. There he is. And he's in lifesteal, so there he goes back at full health. I don't know if I really need to do a Royal Guard video. There's so many out there, but if you guys would like to see a Royal Guard or Cold Heart video, let me know. I don't think I have them up there with the top tier people, but they're still viable with the gear that I have them in, more so than a lot of the other champs that I have. So they're definitely doable. Dragon with his fire. So one's going to be done here shortly. And that's it. So, 1:56. Not a terrible run. Terrible chess piece, though. Alright, then next up, we will take him. Actually, that's really probably about it. Spider is going to be the weak affinity in Ice Golem and in Spider. Similarly, though, to other champions, he's gonna help you progress through these dungeons into the later ones. It's amazing. So he's definitely viable up to 19, but once you get to 20, there's better people out there. I'd show you him in arena, but his gear is not set up for that. But that's Spider, guys. So thanks for watching. We'll grab our mystery shards here at the end just for fun. So that's Spider, guys and gals. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on a video next time.